Hello, this is 𝗿𝗲𝘃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 Liu, and you're watching the Shift Asia World Summit Awards. The WSA is a global competition recognizing digital innovations that positively impact society. It connects startups, entrepreneurs, and thought leaders across 182 UN member states, promoting digital solutions that address local challenges and advance the UN SDGs. Renuka Sena, co-founder and CEO of Profisio, was appointed as the national expert for the WSA. Every year, upwards of 900 nominations are submitted by national experts from around the world, where only 5 global winners in 8 categories are selected by a global jury. I'm here with the national winner for the Government and Citizen Engagement category for 2024, Mesolitica, inspired by Metallica. Mesolitica's MaLLaM project creates a national level language model promoting AI sovereignty and enhancing government services across Malaysia's diverse cultural landscape. Here with me is Khalil Nooh. Good to see you again, Khalil. I think we've got to start from the beginning. Let's start with how it works, or maybe even a little bit of history about your company and how it has changed.
Yeah. So we started in 2019. Back then, we were focusing on Malay language AI, doing social media sentiment analysis. So it was on the cusp of the whole Cambridge Analytica that's happening in the States.
Yeah.
So we were thinking, yeah, we can train our own more local model to process this. And we continue to evolve the model, keep pace with AI in the West, and try to bring it home, right, in the open source manner. And come 2022, we started to build our first product, chatbot. I think in our last conversations, we were on the midst of building that for SMEs and enterprise. And as we all know, by December 2022, ChatGPT came.
Right. Okay.
Because we launched about the same time. 10 days after ChatGPT, we launched our product, right? Because it's not like we've never seen a chatbot released by Big Tech before. So we just give it time, and only after 100 million users were actively using ChatGPT, then we made the decision to pivot and adopt what we call a large language model paradigm.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. So and fast forward to 2020, end of 2023, we were able to train our own version of an LLM called Malaysia Large Language Model, aka MaLLaM.
Okay.
Yes.
So what does large language model mean?
Okay. So we'll start with the application ChatGPT.
Okay.
This is what everybody's familiar with.
Right.
So under ChatGPT, what we call the AI engine or the LLM is GPT series 3.5, 4, O1, and the latest one is O3. So that GPT is the AI engine for OpenAI. Then you have other competitors like Anthropic for Claude, and for Google is Gemini.
Right.
And for the latest one from DeepSeek, V3, R1, so those are their versions. So when it comes to Mesolitica, we have our family of products. One of it is chatbot, but the AI engine that is ours is MaLLaM.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the direct comparison to it.
Okay. So then, who are your typical clients, and what kind of clients would you like to have? Because you believe it will really help your business.
Yeah.
But right now, who are your current clients?
Okay. So because we are focused on Malaysia, right, around the Malaysia languages, right. So as of MaLLaM 2.5, we've captured or catered for Malay, local English, Mandarin, and we can start to train for Tamil and all the dialects. We already have the data set, right? So the ultimate goal is to have MaLLaM run all the local chatbots.
Okay.
Either public sector for the government or big enterprises.
Right.
And then we go down to the SMEs.
Right.
Because in order for us to stay relevant, we have to say that we are able to deploy our models anywhere, be it on the cloud, on-premise, or small devices, and such.
Okay. Yeah. When you say an SME, what is that picture of that SME using your product or service? What is that ideal client?
Well, because for AI right now, realistically, it touches on all possible industries, right? Be it retail, healthcare, and etc. But when it comes to actual use case for business efficiency, customer support is always the number one use case, right? This is the prime area for disruption, for productivity gains and the like. So a business chatbot deployed for your business and only answering about your business is, I would say, a general entry point for all these SMEs. And when it comes to ready solutions, there will be a lot of offerings, be it locally or or from abroad as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, you are the national winner for the government and citizen engagement category, right? How does your solution help with citizen engagement?
Okay, so because we have this ability to continue to train for diverse languages, right? So,
Right.
yes, solutions built in Klang Valley area, but with a chatbot that is either on the web or through an app, integrated through an app, you can really reach to all facets of society, right? Because they're not going to interact with you in standard Malay. They will interact in their dialect.
Okay.
Right? This is very important.
Right.
So we need to get to a point where kampung folks, especially rural folks, can converse with AI applications in their native language.
Can you catch nuances? For example, pandai lah you, pandai lah
Yes.
you can mean different things.
It requires, off the bat, it requires more training, that's for sure, right? Because human feedback is important.
Okay.
Because we started off by training with the open web data, right? Social media data, forum data. But when the early models output don't capture the nuances, this is where the human feedback tells us, okay, in this particular conversation, this context, this means different thing.
Okay. Not really pandai.
Yeah,
Okay.
not yet. Not yet.
Some other case studies, can you share some of your case studies and its impact on people that you work with, you can share?
Okay. Because we are in the realm of productivity, right? Efficiency using AI. And besides the LLM model, now it is paired with other language models. In this case, would be speech to text or text to speech, right? But that one that is often requested by us is that, can you help improve our minutes of meeting transcription, right? This is purely a speech to text. When you record your meetings and then you use AI to churn out your minutes of meetings as fast as possible. So we did a POC together with MIMOS for the government. So now is to improve on that output, right?
All right. Okay. You're also working with AWS,
Yes.
right? How are you working with them?
Okay. So with AWS, a bit of background, we did a fast go-to-market strategy, right? So we know selling new software is hard for B2B. Because now we're targeting the enterprises, we're targeting the public sector, and every conversation takes a long time. Okay, so the path to, I would say, market access can be provided by the big boys with existing customers on their cloud. Right, so there are obviously a few choices there, and we knew from the get-go that the Kuala Lumpur region for AWS is coming up. Is opening up when we started to engage.
Right.
So we timed our activities together with the Malaysian office. To the point where when it is online, MaLLaM is running on this new data center in Malaysia. And rightly so. This is where the press release came.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Market access.
And I guess, like, at the end of the day, whether you're working with the different parties, is really to I'm going back to what the category you're in, is really to be able to engage better with the citizens in Malaysia. And we are so varied, right? I mean, different parts, different dialects, different nuances, so that whoever, I say, let's say the government, so they're able to understand the citizens better. That's the ultimate point.
Right.
Okay, your solutions for the Malaysian market, are you available outside the country yet? Or are there any plans? Or there's still so much to do here in Malaysia?
Yes, it is so much to do. The opportunity is abundant, and we are seeing a lot of new ecosystem players, especially from the startup sides, and from either public sector or enterprise. Everybody's in the AI game, right? They're just finding the best way to production or to pick their actual experiments, benefit the end customers. For public sector or for the government is to get to the rakyat.
Right. Okay. And what are your growth plans? I mean, you see now we've got China coming in, DeepSeek and all that, right? What are your growth plans? Okay.
For this year, after the press release from Amazon, that is pretty much like business as usual, right? Just going through the motions, engaging with their customers, and building custom solutions. But for us, this year, particularly H1 of 2025, is all about capacity building, right? Teach people how to build things with our model, through our APIs or through co-creation, in the sense. So we've been engaging with the universities, right?
Okay.
To find out, and training providers as well, because they have been coming to us saying, Khalil, we need curriculum, a syllabus to teach people how to use it. Last year, whenever new leads comes to us that they want to build something, instead of us building for them, okay, do you have a team that knows how to build with OpenAI? Okay, that is the first thing you need to do. This is my always advice, that if you've been building with OpenAI already, then you will hit a block, you will hit a roadblock,
Right.
Challenges, technical challenges to deploy. Then that's where Mesolitica comes in, because it's either the language optimization or the need to deploy privately, because they don't want their data to go to the States.
Right. Okay.
Data sovereignty there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to bring up that I haven't covered yet?
Pretty much that's the focus right now. Maybe a recent one, actually last week, right?
Okay.
A month ago, early this year, we signed an MOU with RTM, right? So the reason why we wanted to co-create something with RTM, because we need more data.
Okay.
And we were talking about this new text-to-speech model, or AKA voice cloning technology.
Right.
This will, and in a way, complete the AI pipeline for interaction. Right now, everybody's like comfortable with text, but what if everything you do is in your own language, just by speaking?
Okay.
Right? We believe speech is one of the important interfaces for the future that will change the landscape of applications moving forward.
Right. Thank you so much for sharing. And again, congratulations for being a national winner. Khalil Nooh from Mesolitica. If you're watching The Shift Asia.